Village of Fox Crossing meetings are presented to inform Village of Fox Crossing residents and interested parties about village government. Additional information, meeting agendas, and minutes are available on the village website, www.foxcrossingwi.gov. Fox Crossing residents can express their opinions about village issues by contacting the village president or village trustees. Contact information is on the website. All public portions of the meetings are recorded in entirety and are not edited.
Call the Village of Fox Crossing Board of Trustees meeting to order. It's Monday, April 20, 2026, 6 p.m. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would the clerk please take roll?
Trustee Van Dyke.
Here.
Trustee Kepi.
Here.
Trustee Raditz.
Here.
Trustee McQuillan.
Here.
Trustee Swartz.
Here.
Trustee Hansen.
Here.
President Youngquist.
Here. And we, this past week, had a election, and congratulations to those who won. And 3 of those winners are sitting up here tonight. So you'd like to swear them in at this time?
Yes.
So
Start with
if the
Trustee Van Dyke.
3 of you,
All at the same time. Make sure you say your right name.
I state your name. Having been elected to the position of village trustee in and for the Village of Fox Crossing, Winnebago County, swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin, and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. So help me God.
congratulations, Dan. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. Glad to see you back. All right. Welcome back. Yeah. 3 down.
Oh, that was a first. We've never done that.
Oh, Deb was very happy about that. She goes, we're all doing it at the same time. Great.
You know, Chris?
So her wish came true.
Yep. Where's the hand sanitizer?
Okay, again, congratulations to the 3 individuals who won locally and to those who won throughout the area. Congratulations to the clerk and her deputy clerk and the entire crew that worked for you and with you and conducted a very efficient.
Yes, thank you to all of the poll workers and chief inspectors, central count canvassers.
And we
They all
even
were
had a
great.
recount, I
We did.
understood.
Yes,
And it came out perfect.
it did.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, next item we have is Tree City USA and Director Geiser. You're going to handle that?
I am going to handle that, thank you. I just want to give a very brief explanation about our Tree City program that we're proud to celebrate our 20th year as Tree City USA, so this is kind of a big one for us. In 2025, our urban forestry program continued to be successful. We planted 47 new trees throughout the park and trail system, including 5 donated/memorial trees. Our staff pruned approximately 200 trees and removed approximately 110 hazardous or ash trees, so most of those were ash trees. We exceeded the Tree City USA requirement of spending at least $2 per capita by investing $4.41 per resident in our tree planting, maintenance, and overall management of the program. We're especially grateful to our volunteers who spent approximately 210 hours in our parks. And a big thank you to Evergreen Credit Union who donated to our urban forestry program yet again this year.
Well, thank you for conducting that program and seeing that we meet our goals every year. I think it's well worth our having done for 20 years. That's 20 consecutive years, I believe. It's ever since we started, and so congratulations to you and to the village. Then we have some minutes, actually they're minutes to receive into record.
Make a motion to receive the following correspondence into record: the Park Commission meeting notes from March 11th and the Plan Commission meeting minutes from March 18th, 2026 as submitted.
Second.
Okay, anybody have any comments or questions on any of those? Seeing none, hearing none. Those in favor of receiving those into record signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That carries. Then public comments, we actually have one individual who signed up for public comments. And I'm just going to state a couple things before you speak. Basically, we ask that you limit your speaking time to 2 minutes. And address the board. And I don't think I'm going to read all this. So that's enough of the rules. Unless you break them. So it's Anita, is it Hanky?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, thank you to the board for allowing me to speak tonight. I just wanted to bring something that's occurring in our community to your attention. I live in Winey Creek Estates, which is just about a quarter of a mile up the road here. And behind our home is a creek bed that is designated wetland, but not designated as a floodplain. And it runs dry most of the year. We do get a good flow in the spring and heavy rains, or in the winter time when the ground is still frozen and you get the rains on top of it. But it is not a constantly running creek. But with recent rains, starting last year a little bit, we noticed it more. Of course, I'm probably not the first person you've heard about from flooding this year, last week, but it did raise it to the concern high enough that we wanted to bring it to your attention, that we do feel like the big apartment complex that has been developed near Clayton, and then also increase in culverts in and around that area is increasing significantly the amount of water we get down there and increasing the flooding. It's turning from a wetland into a flood zone. It's a 20-foot bridge opening, and when I measured it, it went another 60 to 70 feet beyond that 20 feet into a lake back behind our lot, and in our neighboring lots, which of course would cause erosion as it runs down the bank. It'll hit against that bank and cause their erosion over there, and then runs over to our bank and causes erosion, of course, over on our side. So I just really wanted to bring it to your attention. Cross our fingers, it's not going to be an emergency situation. I think there might be an alternative with an extra culvert put in that area to bring it to the next area. But you've got the information here. Basically, I think you can really see it on the map on the other side. The little dot in the red middle is where that bridge is located. And that's where the pinch point is occurring, where all this additional water is not just flowing, it's backing up behind there. And then also on here, the orange circles are where I've identified the additional culverts and improvements that are being put in. And then if you look at your local map, you can see all this additional, all these green zones are zoned multifamily, high density, which if we start paving all of this agricultural land, it's going to just increase the water. That's about it. Any questions for me?
Not at this time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving into new business. First thing we have is a certified survey map.
Make a motion to approve the certified survey map. It's vacant parcel number 12102300202, located on West American Drive as submitted.
Second.
Okay, and George or Joe, or a combination of George and Joe?
Be happy to explain it. Again, this is a 3-lot certified survey map. You have it in your packet. It's, during the Planning Commission meeting, there were a lot of public comments, concerns about stormwater and its impact. I do have, just received today, a review by McMahon indicating that the stormwater plan for this new project meets all our requirements, so that's a positive. We knew that would have to be, that's one of the conditions of approval. It already has been approved by McMahon for stormwater flow, so it cannot increase the amount off-site. Other than that, there were comments about the design. That's not part of this discussion. It simply, is it appropriate to create 3-lot CSM? And Planning Commission is recommending that it is, and it will have to meet all the stormwater requirements and the conditions as noted in the resolution.
Okay. And the Planning Commission held up approval
Yes, they did.
for...
They recommended unanimous
till
approval.
the next meeting,
Pardon me?
until the next meeting. They held this over till their next meeting.
No, this is the second go-around for this, and the Planning Commission recommended approval. We delayed action the previous month to get more input on stormwater. That's all been addressed, so the Planning Commission recommended approval.
Okay. I apologize.
Oh, that's right.
But the Planning Commission itself has not seen the new stormwater plan?
The original, again, there were a lot of comments from residents. The concern by the residents in the first go-around was that there wasn't enough information for stormwater. You all know the history, or should know the history, that there were concerns of the property owners to the north. They had some flooding in their basements. That was, again, I'm not going to go into detail about what the determination was, but the belief is from engineers it's groundwater, not stormwater in this case. And again, the process for CSM normally does not require a stormwater plan, but we wanted to delay it to ensure we got quality stormwater information, and we did. And like I said, today I received from Lee Reibold, our engineer, Lee's right there, that the approved plan was approved for the stormwater for Lot 1. Lots, the other lots, 2 and 3, I'm sorry, Lot 3. Lots 1 and 2 will require a separate approval, and the condition in this recommendation is that they will have to meet numeric standards, which is not typical for CSM such as this. So it's going to have to meet a higher standard.
Okay. Thank you, George.
You're welcome.
Did Lee or Joe want to add anything?
I just want to add that we did that. Director Dearborn and I also met with the engineer of the project to discuss our concerns with the storm, with the stormwater out here. We wanted to just reiterate too that we are, we are trying to make sure that that this project is, holding to the village to village code as far as our stormwater standards go. That is what we can hold them to, which they are meeting, so. The other project, as Director Dearborn mentioned, there may be a possibility of, the other two lots, if they don't necessarily meet the typical, thresholds for having more strict stormwater standards, we may enforce them anyway, just because of the sensitive nature of the area. That'll be determined probably at the time when those lots want to develop, and we'll see what kind of plans that they have at that time.
Okay. Very good.
President Youngquist?
Yes.
In our packets that we received, on paragraph 3, it says, "Flooding has been known to occur in the homes along Oak Hollow Lane, so the development of parcel, the one we're talking about, needs to be accomplished with special attention to stormwater impacts." Is that plethora, that list, is that all the requirements that they have to meet? Is that what we're talking about in here?
The 6 special requirements, the 6 requirements for the CSM?
Yeah, is that
That's,
what they're talking about, the flooding occurring, and therefore this is what has to be done?
yeah, and the first 2, I don't know about the first one. Yeah, the first one and the second one are special for this. Well, they're all special technically, but 5 and 6 are very common, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'll just mention that condition number 2 with the note of the CSM, that is the added portion, that we're going to add to, this just for the other two lots, because this current lot was already needing to meet the standard at its highest level already. So it's just for, so this note is mainly for the other two lots
Okay.
as they develop.
Yeah, because I don't really want to add insult to injury. I mean, if they have flooding, I don't want to give them more.
Right.
Can't.
Right, and
That's why we're doing this.
that's what's trying to be avoided.
That's good, George, good.
Okay, any other questions or comments from the board? If not, those in favor of approving signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carries. Next item is I got too many sheets of paper tonight. Too many stacks. Bid award. I'll leave it at that.
Make a motion that we award the base bid for the Palisades Storm Sewer Extension Project to lowest responsible bidder of Vinton Construction out of Two Rivers for the amount of $113,694.74 as submitted.
Second.
Okay. Director Hakes, care to comment at all?
Did you have a question real quick, Kate?
Yeah, Trustee Van Dyke, did you read when you said, in your motion to award, you said the base bid, the design, and the contingency? Because the number is $136,433?
69 cents, yeah.
How much did you say?
Because I
How much
think you
did
said,
say?
the Venton
113.
construction bid.
I read the
113,600.
the
113.
resolution, yeah.
Okay,
Because this is just going to Vinton. The overall project will be more expensive, and that's what we budgeted for. Well, we under budgeted a little bit, but, yeah.
I was confused when I read through it. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you're
We've
reading
already
Jeff's
agreed.
memo
Yeah,
stating the total project cost.
Yep.
This is just for the extension to Vinton.
okay.
Right, Jeff? Jeff's nodding over there, so.
Okay.
Jeff's memo has a way of confusing everybody.
It's correct. The project in and of itself is going to Vinton for the 113,694.74. And then I just wanted to show the board the rest of the math there. And so I apologize if that confused.
Now we know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions, or Joe, did you want to
Yeah,
comment
the
on
only,
this
the
at
only
all?
thing I'll just mention is actually, we are fortunate that Vinton is the low responsible bidder for this project because they are working on the County Highway P reconstruction project out there, so they are right there already. So, and I'm sure that kind of helped factor in their ability to sharpen their pencil on the bid, so.
Anything else from the board? If not, those in favor of approving this award signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carries. And we have a proposal to award to do a project.
Make a motion to award the proposal for the Village of Fox Crossing Ordinance Chapter 435 zoning update project to MSA Professionals out of Appleton, Wisconsin for a total amount of $75,000 as submitted.
Second.
Okay, and I just noticed, George, I didn't just notice, but Jeff did point out in his memo that you chose the local
Correct.
guy, in a way. I'm curious, why did we ask somebody in Michigan and Iowa, in this case, to even bid?
We don't ask anybody. We submit a request for proposals, and then they come from whoever wants to submit.
Okay.
All firms were certainly very qualified, but we felt that this local firm, of all of them, had more experience in the area, so we felt this was a more appropriate way to go. It's good to solicit as many bids as you can, or proposals. This is an RFP, not a bid per se, and they're consulting firms that have good qualifications, and that's what we got.
Okay. It just sounded like the other guys don't even really work much in Wisconsin, from what I.
Well, they're not local, that's correct, but they have the right to submit.
Okay.
They're all, capable firms. I'm familiar with at least 3 of them, and we looked at all the proposals. They all have done quality work, but our concern was that having a non-local firm might require more education of them as to the state laws. So that's why we chose this firm. There are 2 local firms.
And the whole thing can be accomplished in a year.
That's the intent.
Okay.
It depends on public input and timing, but that's the time frame. That's pretty common for something like this. This is a big project.
Okay.
I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah. Director Dearborn, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be wonderful.
be interesting.
And I appreciate the village manager for putting it explicitly what we are to expect. And so of these 3 phases and these touch points where the public is involved and the website is begun and the story is accessible to all of our residents, that they can check in along the way. From today, provided this vote passes, when would this actually begin? Like, can you give me?
Almost immediately.
Okay, so we're in April of 2026.
Yeah, they're anxious to start right away.
Okay, that's great. And then, do you have any idea on the length of time that the phases, so that first result is going to be, I think, that first technical memo, the 3 months? So you would say by summertime, people are going to be in here contributing and,
We would assume that, yes.
yeah, okay. I had a resident on the phone yesterday who wants to be involved in that.
Okay. I wonder who that is. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, no, whole idea, it's a public input, that's important. We're talking about how people develop their property. There are a lot of sensitive issues that are going to be addressed, and we want as much public input as possible.
That's
And there are
great.
public hearings, of course, as well, before the Planning Commission, Village Board, since it's an ordinance amendment.
Thank you.
Good.
Any other comments? If not, those in favor of approving this signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carries. Then we have several appointments or reappointments.
Make a motion that the Village of Fox Crossing Board of Trustees hereby reappoint Michael Van Dyke, trustee number 1, to represent the Village of Fox Crossing and the Fox West Regional Surge Commission for a term beginning April 21st of '26 and ending with the expiration of his term of office in accordance with the Fox West Regional Surge Commission Article 2, Parent B.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to appoint Mike Van Dyke. I'm assuming you're willing to stay on that commission?
I am.
Okay. Any discussion or comments, anybody?
Yeah?
I'm not sure how that would work. So I understand there's another trustee that would like to be appointed to that commission. So can we have more than one motion?
You can.
And I thought that,
This is appointed by the board.
okay, so, or do we have to decide?
No, you have to, are there any other motions?
Yes, I would move that trustee Hanson is interested in that position.
Second.
Okay, so we have two candidates. Well, then we will have a vote. All right, are there any other motions? Okay, I guess in the order that they were nominated, makes sense to vote to me. So those in favor,
Before we vote, could I just hear, have you two been on it consecutively for a while, or what? Give me some background, because, well, both Tim and I are relatively new, and I don't know, Tim, were you as interested as well, or?
No.
Okay. Were you?
I'll make a couple comments.
That'd be helpful.
Barb was on the board for at least a couple terms prior to Mike. Mike has been on for a couple terms, 3 terms maybe. We
Not
all
sure.
have short terms, 2-year terms here. So you're on for a term at a time. Mike's extremely valuable to that commission from the standpoint he's an engineer. And that sewage plant is currently going through some modifications, which I'd be handicapped how to describe, and I'm president of that commission. But we're putting in new blowers. We've had a lot of problems with blowers over the years from the last expansion. And we're putting in, what else we putting in?
A new
Mike?
screening system.
Let's
on
say
the intake.
fine screen system.
Screens.
Yep.
So we're, the plant is operated by MCO, which also operates the Nina Menasha plant, which we are part of also.
Who is on that Nina Menasha Sewerage Commission? Or is there just one commission for both?
So there's
They have nothing to do with each other, except we happen to be a member of each of them. I am on that one.
So there's 2 commissions. Fox West has 3 appointed seats from Fox Crossing. Nina Menasha Commission has 1 seat. And one of the 3 has to be the president, and then the one for Nina Menasha is the president.
Thank you.
And I can add a little bit more. Prior to MCO taking over, the previous, I'm going to call him superintendent, tried to do things on the lowdown and the cheap. So quite a few things got ignored or overlooked or just blindsided, say, I'm not going to deal with this. So MCO's been doing a great job of getting things, I'll say, back in order. So there's a lot of, I'll say, technical issues that go on with that as well. And to President Youngquist's comments, right, having a maintenance background that I have, as well as the engineering, has come in pretty valuable for support of Brandon, who runs it right now. So
Yeah, and
And I was on a few years back, and then Mike came on after I was. I didn't serve with you.
I thought we did serve together for
We?
one
Little
term.
bit?
Yeah.
But anyway, in my mind, I thought I'd like to get back on to see what's happening with it, because I haven't been on for a while. And also, Mike, with his job, has been coming to us virtually, and so I thought he's probably not able to make those meetings, so I would be able to do that, and that's why I thought about throwing my hat in. That was my reason.
You're more than welcome to attend the meetings, Barb. You're more than welcome to attend the meetings as a resident, so anybody is, to get up to speed. So, yeah, and I do virtually attend those meetings as well on occasion, not too often.
If you're out of town,
Correct.
just, so I think Mike is extremely valuable to the commission over there. I'd say he's more valuable than the current president, and that's me. And I'd say he's probably more valuable than any other member that's there, and I'm looking right at Chris.
And
So
Kate.
it's not just our members, but.
Chris serves on that commission also, so it's Mike, Chris,
is
But
and
you're
Dale.
not up for renewal?
He's not.
The terms for Fox West go with our elected terms
Yeah,
as well. So that's why,
it's weird, the way that one is. It's just weird. Okay. I suggest we vote.
I think I
would-
would just like to add that, because I also have some level of mechanical, I'm obviously not a qualified engineer, but as part of my background, I was involved in maintenance of equipment, different types and sizes, et cetera. So it's helpful that I also have an understanding of, I understand the language, I guess would be the way to put it. So it's not like they're talking about stuff and I have no clue. Whereas with
Yeah, I
Mikey,
wasn't-
obviously,
Wasn't trying to get rid of you, Chris. I just-
we work well together.
yeah.
Okay, first person nominated was Mike. Those in favor of technically it's not a reappointment technically the way it's described, but of appointing Mike to the position of being on the Fox West Regional Sewage Commission for a two-year term, basically.
Yep.
Signify by raising your hand at this point, so it can
Isn't,
count.
it's not a reappointment?
For him, it would be.
For him, it would be, because he,
Okay, I thought you
On
said it
there now.
isn't.
The way the resolution's written, it's
it's
an
not actually a
appointment.
reappointment, because it's just,
Okay,
that would assume in the resolution that it is Mike, you know.
Right.
okay,
We have several
I got it.
reappointments
Okay,
coming up,
sorry about that.
so. Okay, clear on what we're voting on? Okay, anybody voting, I'll vote. I'm voting for Mike. It's 4, 5. Okay, we got 5. Okay, we can jump right to voting for Barb. 2. Congratulations, Mike. I think there's a time in which things will settle down in a couple years over there.
I would agree.
And I think there's a time where Nina Menashe is gonna fall apart further. And so I think we'll probably wanna have a change somewhere along the line there in Nina Menashe too, so. But right now, I'd say by a 5-2 vote, Mike is appointed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate you running, Barb. Appreciate
You always
the
have to
interest.
try.
Appreciate the interest.
And I don't like that you kind of downgraded, that I didn't have any experience or any, that Mike was an engineer, means nothing. I taught my whole life, I'm proud of it. That's all I have to
I have
say.
no
That's
problem.
all I have to say.
Okay.
Thanks,
Didn't mean to insult you in any way.
yeah.
Next item is a reappointment to the Planning Commission, as are the two following items. This one is Mr. Morris Cox.
Make a motion to approve the reappointment of Maury Cox to the Plan Commission for a 3-year term beginning May 1st, 2026, and ending April 30th, 2029, as submitted.
Second,
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 That carries. He's not here to swear in or anything. You will take care of whatever swearing in any of these people need. I guess you could do Mr. Van Dyke now if you wanted to. I don't know if you're prepared to.
For the swearing in for the Fox West? I don't do a
Oh, you
oath
don't,
for that.
okay. We don't swear in people to go on the commissions?
No, not on the Fox West Committee.
Okay, then we won't do that. Okay, that carried, by the way. Reappointment to the Planning Commission, Tom Young.
Make a motion to approve the reappointment of Thomas Young to the Plan Commission for a 3-year term beginning May 1st, 2026, and ending April 30th, 2029, as submitted.
Second.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Carries. And the third one is a reappointment to the Planning Commission of Michael Scheibe.
Make a motion for the reappointment of Michael Scheibe to the Plan Commission for a 3-year term beginning May 1st, 2026, and then April 30th, 2029, as submitted.
Second.
That also carries. And nobody really asked, and doesn't matter, but I just want everybody to know that all these individuals had indicated a willingness and a desire to serve again, as does the next individual. Reappointment to the community, to our Community Development Director, Dearborn, to serve on the Fox Cities Room Tax Commission. Extremely busy job.
I'll make a motion to reappoint Community Development Director George Dearborn to the Fox Cities Room Tax Commission. And that is for a 1-year term beginning June 1st, 2026, and ending May 31st, 2027.
Second.
And George has indicated a willingness.
Yes. And I
You
am
don't
functioning
wanna
as secretary of
You
that
don't want to
committee.
swear George in or anything, do you? He doesn't get sworn at
No,
here.
not for that
Okay.
one.
Don't do that.
Thank you for serving, George.
Thank you for having that
Oh,
confidence in
we
me.
didn't vote. Those in favor? Aye.
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 I don't think we voted. So now we did. That's approved.
Thanks much.
Earlier tonight, Director Geiser talked about Tree City, and very closely related to Tree City is the Arbor Day celebration. We always dedicate a week and a day specifically, and this is the resolution to establish that celebration.
Make a resolution that the Board of the Village, the Fox Crossing Board of Trustees establish the week of April 20th, 2026 as the Village of Fox Crossing's Arbor Week celebration, and further resolve, the Park and Recs will observe Arbor Day with a tree planting celebration on Thursday, April 23rd, 2026, as submitted.
Second.
And those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That carries. And hope you have good weather for that tree planting.
Thank you.
Then, just be sure this sheet is the same as my sheets. Okay, we have a second reading and adoption of that municipal code chapter that talked about all the dwellings and non-residential, what was that part of it?
I got it. Amend Fox Crossing Municipal Code, Chapter 372.9 for waste management, responsibilities of owners or designated agents of exempt multifamily dwellings and/or non-residential facilities. As the President said, this is second reading and adoption as submitted.
Second.
Okay, and nothing has changed since the first reading. Were there any questions anybody had? If not, those in favor of approving for the second reading and adoption signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carries. Then we have an item to authorize the purchase of a culvert.
I'd like to make a motion to authorize for the direct purchase of a concrete culvert for the Butamore Beach Road Culvert Replacement Project as submitted. And this
Second.
part is for the County Materials Corporation to buy it first in the amount of $36,288.20.
Second.
Second.
Okay, want to tell us about it, Joe?
Yeah, this is a culvert that we found, that we had found earlier this spring and late winter, early spring. There was a sinkhole that started to form on the east side of Butamore Beach Road. We found that the culvert the culvert is indeed failing. There are multiple cracks. It's become separated from itself in a spot, and the road is. And I don't know if any of the board members have been out there recently, but the road is actually starting to sink. So Superintendent Bauer and I made the decision to close down the northbound lane of Butamore Beach Road for the time being. Superintendent Bauer and I are also looking at not allowing heavy truck traffic to continue on that road for the time being until we can get this culvert replaced. We just want to try to prolong the road as much as possible. Superintendent Bauer and I did meet with the Wisconsin DNR this morning, just to have them look at the culvert. There is a concern from the DNR side with regards to there being nearby fish spawning. That is a sensitive topic with the DNR in terms of being able to do any sort of work. But the DNR representative that was out there was very supportive of us being able to get that culvert replaced in as timely a fashion as we potentially can. So being able to do a direct purchase of this culvert would certainly reduce the time that it would take to just to get the culvert ordered and on site. And then it'll just be a matter of lining up a contractor to get that work done.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I drove by there, and it looks kind of sad. I'm also, hope you're aware that that road is probably frequently used by the haulers for septic and tank hauling.
Yes, and
Those are pretty heavy.
Yeah, I did reach out to Brandon over at Fox West this afternoon, trying to get some contact information for Kettles and for Winnebago Liquid and Waste. I'd like to try to contact them, hopefully yet this week, to strongly encourage them to use an alternate route, likely coming down Ellers Road and Tolman Road, and then coming from the south to access the wastewater treatment plant for the time being.
They come both ways now,
Sure.
but I think there's more from the north.
Yeah, just to have them more exclusively use that southerly route just for the time being until we can get that culvert replaced.
And did not get back to you?
He didn't get back to me yet this afternoon. I had just sent him an email, so I can certainly follow up with him. I was just looking for some contact information from him.
Okay, If you don't hear from him early tomorrow, let me know,
Sure,
and he will call you promptly,
that sounds good.
very promptly, I'm sure. So, thank you, Joe. We didn't actually vote on that, right?
Not yet.
Correct.
I always like to forget votes.
Actually, I just have one question on that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Director. On that one, once this is all taken care of, are we gonna put like maybe a sign up that says only so many pounds for the truck, like, you know, like 4 tons or whatever?
No, this is
Anything
good, no, this is a permanent
matter.
fix. Yeah, so once we complete the replacement, it'll be open for normal traffic again, including heavy trucks.
Okay, so we're not gonna limit anything, okay?
No, and we're looking at replacing, so that is a corrugated metal pipe that's out there right now. We're looking at replacing that with concrete. Concrete, we think, will have a better lifespan, than the corrugated metal, not as susceptible to potential rusting, over time. And I think that might have been one of the issues that might have come about with that culvert starting to fail.
Okay, okay.
Any other questions from the board? Now, did we vote? We didn't vote.
No, sir.
So those in favor of approving this direct purchase signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That carries. We have a couple operator license applicants.
Make a motion to approve the 2 operator license applicants. This is a licensing period from July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2026 as submitted.
Second?
Those in favor of approving them signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Carries. And we have expenditures.
Make
We
a
have
motion
operator
that- go ahead.
licenses.
Sorry, what?
Operator licenses.
We just did those.
Didn't we just vote on the culvert?
No.
Sorry.
It's contagious.
Make a motion that the Village of Fox Crossing Board of Trustees hereby authorize the above listed expenditures to be paid by the Finance Department, with the exception of none, in the amount of $1,234,452.95.
Second.
Anybody have questions on expenditures that have not previously been answered? Hearing none. Those in favor of approving the expenditures signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That also carries. We just have one report this evening, and that is regarding Open Book and the Board of Review. Open Book, which is the opportunity for people to meet with the assessors, that is conducted right here in the Arden-Tools Assembly Room. That will be held in person on Monday, May 18th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon, and from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then again on Tuesday, May 19th, from 9 a.m. straight through to 3 p.m. Then the 2026 Board of Review will be held on Thursday, June 25th, 2026, for a minimum of 2 hours, and those 2 hours would be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Mr. President, do we know when the assessments are going to be mailed out?
When it will be,
Mailed out? Our
Last I heard it would be, I believe she said April 25th off the top of my
April
head.
25th? Okay.
April 25th?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
President Youngquist, I have something to add, not to that, but I'd like to commend the fire department for having the breakfast on Sunday morning. We got there at 8:15, and it started at 8, and we were about the 10th one in line already, and there was a row of cars behind us. So, and that was a good breakfast. Thanks.
If your meal was good, it was because I cooked it.
Okay,
Kidding.
Good to know.
thank you.
It's always great. Okay, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
That carries. We are adjourned.
Village of Fox Crossing meetings are presented to inform Village of Fox Crossing residents and interested parties about village government. Additional information, meeting agendas, and minutes are available on the village website, www.foxcrossingwi.gov. Fox Crossing residents can express their opinions about village issues by contacting the village president or village trustees. Contact information is on the website. All public portions of the meetings are recorded in entirety and are not edited.